Over the weekend, Live with Kelly and Mark host, Kelly Ripa was stranded. She expresses how her experience left her freaking out. While the issues began on Friday, Live with Kelly and Mark host, Kelly Ripa talks about the effects spilling over into the weekend. Many people saw an alarming event happen on Friday where a bad code sent some communications offline. Undeniably, the CrowdStrike global tech outage interrupted lives and jobs worldwide. For instance, some companies and services across a wide variety of industries were affected. Furthermore, the disarray caused problems with grounding flights. Some media outlets were off the air, and banks and hospital systems were offline. But during the outages, Kelly was traveling and felt the effects firsthand. After safely returning home, Kelly Ripa revisits her hectic weekend adventure. She says, "Oh my gosh, it was wild. I had a wild travel weekend." She reflects on the crazy time she had in feeling stranded. At the beginning of her trip, she made it to see her niece. She even posted about attending freshman orientation with her. However, it turned ugly when Kelly needed to travel to Georgia to be with another niece. That was when the tech outage interrupted her plans. When CrowdStrike released an update that crashed many systems, Kelly was caught in the middle of it. Although she was with one niece at the University of Minnesota, she couldn't get a flight to assist her other niece with her Georgia college preparations. On Live Monday, she expressed that she didn't need to imagine being in the room when Mark asks the audience. Instead, when the glitch happened, she was directly affected by the aftermath of the flawed update. She tells Mark she was in the adjacent room. Mark Consulos asks Kelly Ripa about the wild experience. He says, "What were the attitudes in the room? Were people freaking out?" Admittedly, Kelly pauses but replies, "I was freaking out." Then she elaborates, "I was on a freshman tour at the University of Minnesota with my one niece, and after the tour, we had to fly to Georgia to pick up my other niece." Mark listens intently, slightly fidgeting, but says, "Yeah." Kelly continues, "So, as it turns out, there was no way to get there at all." Mark chuckles a little, and Kelly adds, "But everything worked out. It was fine in the end, it was fine." But then Mark intervenes. He says, "I know, I was waiting for you to come home." He shakes his head, showing he knows it was bad. She says, "Oh, and I came in hot." She reiterates but makes fun of her reactions, saying, "I came in hot. I was angry 'cause the lights weren't on." But Mark segues into asking permission to leave the country after her terrible travel time, which distracts her from her rough weekend. What do you think about Kelly Ripa saying she was freaking out? Did you get affected by the outage? Are you enjoying Live with Kelly and Mark? Let us know in the comments below.